We've come to the big smoke today. We are in London to meet Grace Fodor. Is that good? Is that the right pronunciation? From Studio 10. And Grace, you are going to talk me through my disaster of a makeup bag.
There's a lot of stuff in that makeup bag. It's almost like a suitcase.
This is my take it everywhere makeup bag. And we do have to apologise for the noise as well. If you hear some banging and crashing, there's some building work going on just outside. So that explains that. Talk me through my makeup bag. What am I doing wrong?
Okay, you're not doing anything wrong, but you do have a lot of makeup. So I looked and spoke to so many women and they just said, my makeup's so confusing, there's so many products, what do I do, how do I do it, I don't know, just don't know what I'm doing. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to challenge myself, because I am one of those women, to break it all down into 4 easy steps.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I like to say slap and go. My PR person tells me I'm not allowed to use that phrase. It's not technical.
I think it's real though, isn't it?
Slap, go, and you're out the door.
Okay, you're my kind of lady.
So we're going to break it down into 4 really easy steps that all women can do. Okay. A handful of products, their existing makeup bag, and it's that easy. There is a lot of gorgeous makeup in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down into 4 little piles.
Okay.
And then go through the process. So I'm going to ask you to take all your makeup off, and we're going to do it
Explains
DIY
these.
with Andrea. I'll keep my makeup on.
This is very natural. I like that. It's very dewy and natural. You can tell obviously you've got makeup on, but you don't look overdone. I think I sometimes can look a little bit overdone because I haven't got a mirror. Is that? Do you want my eyeshadow off as well? I'll take it all off. I don't mind, but do you want me to? You can say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Your face was saying, I want to say yes.
I'm so mean.
And your mouth was
going,
going,
it all off. We're bearing all. How am I doing? You're doing. I'm concentrating. I can't multitask. When I developed Studio 10, I developed it for women as they age, for mature skin. Our skin's different. We don't use the same skincare as we did in our 20s. So why do we use the same makeup? And the wrong makeup can enhance
all the wrong bits.
All the wrong bits. So I just thought, why isn't there a makeup brand that's really quick and easy, that has textures, ingredients, finish for mature skin? So many women say, what is the #1 thing I must do for my skin? Which ingredients? Should I be using ceramide? Should I be using, hyaluronic acid? And I'm like, the most important thing is SPF. So SPF works, and I use it all year round, rain or shine. So I don't know if you want to put that on now and a little bit. The gel is good in this as well, which I really like. You can get the cream version, but I just find this goes on really easily and well. To use I love Laura Mercier, by the way, a foundation primer. So you can use that, which just evens out. They have silicone in them, so it just evens out. It almost works like sort of polyfiller. And you can get ones, this one doubles as well, which has light reflecting pearls. So it gives you that lit from within radiance, either or. But it's really advisable to use a primer. It's so important. It's the one step that women like to skip, but you'd never paint a wall if it's got lots of cracks in it.
That is a very good analogy.
And also it makes your makeup last all day. You
know those adverts where it shows foundation going over a golf ball and it fills it in? I always think of primers like that.
Yeah, but that's what it does.
Because your skin it's got potholes in it. It's got open pores. So
and pores get bigger through age, and we just get more texture, and it gets a bit, these fine lines.
So kids, you got all this to look forward to.
Yeah, it's just remember your polyfiller. This is your foundation.
See, I really like this one. I don't even know how I pronounce it. Lumen?
Lumen.
Have you heard of it?
No.
I bought this because I saw it on Instagram, and it was one of these things where it just said swipe up to buy, and I thought I'm going to give that a go, and I've been using it ever since.
For me, and it's very personal, but I think we should avoid powders. I think powder foundations, don't give you the coverage, and powder looks like powder on the skin, and we want it to be much more dewy, because what we're trying to create is almost youthful, gorgeous, glowing skin.
That luster.
That luster, healthy, glowing skin. So I like liquid foundations, I like creme foundations, and that dewy finish.
Okay.
What is the one thing you would do if there was one product? And it would be a really good cover-up product. cover these areas, these areas, these areas. So you just look like you've got healthier skin. So I would
whack that on.
Yeah.
Can I just put this on straight, or don't you use your
then
finger?
dab it. Well, I would probably do this, because if you do that, it's quite big for the under eye. So I'd put a little bit on here, and if you want to use your fingers, I'd just take a little bit and just dab it in the corner. You want to try and get rid of all of the dark circles, because it makes us look so tired, and what you're trying to do is freshen up the skin.
I personally want makeup to make me look not cross and tired.
Absolutely.
And I use the word cross as well, because I think that if you look tired, it instantly makes you look like you're cheesed off about something.
Absolutely.
And as a woman of a certain age, it doesn't take much to make us look annoyed. So this is where makeup comes in.
But it's
not just to make you look beautiful, it's actually to
look how that's brightened your eye area. And a really good trick, because we have a lot, because our skin thins out when we age, your eyelids become quite thin and they become quite crepey. So you get a lot of pigmentation, sometimes redness, you see purple veins coming through. A tiny little bit of concealer on the eyelid, on the lower eyelid, because it's creme, you don't want to put it all into the socket because it will start creasing. Just a little bit on that lower lid instantly just brightens the eye. And I always say the bra and knickers, it's like buying a beautiful top, and we have to do bra and knickers of the face. And that is brows and lips, brows and lips. We need shape, we need definition, they frame the face. So it's so important to do your brows. It doesn't matter whether you do microblading, you get them tattooed, but you must, so many women go, I don't need to use a brow pencil. You absolutely do, because it creates that, frames the face, shape and definition, and it does give you a little bit of a brow lift. So you've done your brows, so you can skip that to create that natural definition. And I've actually got men who use that product who just want a little bit of volume on their lips and a little bit of definition.
You hear that, Mr. Feeney? He's looking rather too impressed by that.
And then now you can either go out like that, but you've got some shape and definition, and it also matches the brows, because women sort of define this and they forget to define their lips, or they use colour. Colour doesn't look fantastic if you've got really thin lips. So you're better off creating the shape. And then, you know, if you want to put a gloss or a colour, brows, lips, and then the other form of definition is eyeliner. And lots of women aren't always comfortable using eyeliner, but I think it just adds definition that we need. So this is, and I can see you've still got some on from earlier, but this is a really dark chocolate brown. I'm not a fan of black, because I think black's quite heavy and quite harsh. A little bit of mascara. I never used to wear mascara, I never had to, but now it's the one thing I do use just to finish off, because it opens up the eyes, gives you that little bit of definition.
I never used to bother, but I can't leave the house without it now.
So literally, I'm going to show you how quick it is, and I can put this on myself without using a mirror. That's how quick and easy.
That is a skill.
Right, so a little bit on the apple of your cheeks, exactly the same place as you would use blusher. So a little bit on the apple of the cheeks, and then just bring it up onto the cheekbone. And because it's a creme, this is the one thing, for me, powder blushes are an absolute no-no, because powder sits on top of your foundation. You can't blend and buff. And that is it. 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, prime, polyfiller, perfect, cover up job, 3, shape definition, 4, what we say shade, we mean colour, as in adding back pigment.
Thank you so much, Grace.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you for talking me through it.
Pleasure.
And if nothing else, my back is happy, because now I'm not lugging around a massive makeup bag. So thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.